how groups interact and what might cause problems in the group. We all know that every member of the society participates in groups through work, school, sports, military, and many more. So let's define what group dynamics is all about. Group dynamics deals with the attitudes and behavioral patterns of a group. It is concerned how groups are formed, what is their structure, and which processes are followed in their functioning, which can help us to improve group performance in order for us to achieve our goals and objectives as a group. If people are working on the same thing but individually, are they a group? When we arrive in the school to study, were we a group? Before you answer that question, let me give you the real definition of a group. Let's define what is a group. There were some phrases used to describe groups such as people working together, common aims, common tasks, and sharing an activity. Let's proceed to the types of the group. We have formal and informal.
I want something just like this.
Formal groups are brought together for a particular purpose or established by management and is expected to perform a well-defined task to achieve organizational objectives. While informal groups such as family groups, group of friends, are groups that grows out for friendship, affiliation, companionship, and communication between people.
Stage is forming or when the team acts as individuals and there is a lack of clarity about the team's purpose and individual roles. Second is storming or when the conflict arises as people begin to establish their place in the team. Norming is the third stage where there is clarity about individual roles. Performing is the fourth stage where the group has a clear strategy and shared vision. And lastly, the adjourning or the stage when the group disbands.
And now, I've made an activity called One Step at a Time. This activity will help us to learn how important the team building is and what are the benefits it can give on groups, especially on achieving their goals and objectives. So this will be the mechanics of the group. We will use 12 by 12 squares, and in each group, we have 8 to 9 persons. You will need one facilitator for each group. The facilitator will be the one to make or draw the board. This can be done using masking tape or by taping yarn to the floor if done indoors. If done outdoors, you can use chalk to draw your board. The board should be spaced far enough apart so group have enough space to move around. And then, the grid line represents a floating bridge over which the entire group must cross. Some boards float, others sink. One person per square. One person will begin by stepping on a square. And then, you may need to remind that if it's correct, the facilitator will tell you so, then you can make a second step. If it's incorrect, the facilitator will buzz you, then you have to go back to the end of the line and let the other members try. And then the challenge is to get the whole group across, following the correct pattern quickly as possible. The time required will vary depending on the group, usually takes about 30 minutes or less. And additional rules, each player must have a turn before someone can go again. This is a non-verbal activity and you can choose one pattern and you may begin. So what could be the purpose of this activity? This activity helps improve team building and communication by making decisions, solving problems, and learning from each other's material. So how could we use this knowledge in our real life? Sometimes in our own life, it is important to pay attention to what others are doing and saying. And sometimes, you have one real choice. Sometimes you have many options. You really have to know how to look up at your options before deciding. You can learn a lot by watching someone else. Sometimes you learn helpful things, sometimes you learn wrong things, but you got to decide your next move. To achieve success in team building, it is important to have a tight focus on the objectives and goals, as well as on the benefits of team building for the specific business or workplace.
Take one step at a time. There's no need to